Good morning, citizens of the Interbubs. Hello. We're here. We're playing some Spire action today. And I want to start with Binder today, I guess. Some A10 Binder action. Could go to the shop to remove the injury, or this shop to remove the injury. This has 1, 2, 3 save nodes. This has 1 save node. But same amount of combat. So we probably want to move it there instead. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oblivion Lava Sheep. Hello. Top of the morning to you. We're taking a Reaper form. I think it's a terrible decision, but we're doing it. We're doing it. 7. That is enough damage. We're doing a lot of shipper. Ow. Just eating 13 damage to the face. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Not great. Not great. Hopefully we don't take 9 damage here. We're doing pretty good. We're gonna take 2 here, unfortunately. A little tired, but all in all, cannot complain. Cannot complain. Okay, we just need to apply the doomification. And he's done so. Goodbye, Shrinker Beetle. Ah! Okay. Do we want an afterlife? I feel like it's good for block. Even if you're not doing OTC things, I think it is fine. And Reaper form is the last card in our deck. So that's not great because he's attacking for a lot here. Which means we just need to block so that OTC doesn't take that much damage. Same thing here, block so OTC doesn't take that much damage. And then just whack the man. Death's Door is great. So is Bone Shards, to be honest. I'm going to take the Death's Door, but that might be a mistake. We're going to remove our injury so we don't have to deal with it. And go on. We just had an injury. Do we want a clumsy now? Can I get 150 gold by that point? Maybe. Maybe. We'll definitely take a fear and we'll take a sow here. Going to upgrade the sow, I think, just because we're going to need some AoE. This man is a stalker! He's a stalker! He's a stalker! That's crazy! That's crazy! Hello? This fight's gonna hurt. This man's a fucking stalker. How much damage are they doing? 17. We're blocking for 11, so we're taking 6. I hate it. I hate it. Stalker. This man's a creeper. He's doing creeper things. What's even more fucking wild is that's the very first thing I said. That's the very first thing I said. And I watched her for like 5 hours. Fucking crazy. Holy shit. Oh, Vamp Race is great. I went to bed after like 2 messages. Fair. I posted a song for you, by the way, Latte. I sent you a song. And I also sent you a chess request. Feel free to ignore that and or play me in chess. 1v1 me in Club Penguin. 1v1 me in Club Penguin, bro. It's gonna fucking hurt. Block first 6 or do 9. We'll listen to it after the stream. Okay, fair. Ow! My face? One more strike card. Deathbringer is a great card. We're gonna take that. Gotta go to dinner. Enjoy your dinner, Latte. This is not gonna end well. It's not terrible. If we just... We can block for... Oh, we can full block! Oh, get wrecked, nerds. Get wrecked, nerds. 3 of you gone! And now we bop you in the head, and now you're gone! Oh, good fight. Great fight. We didn't take a single point of damage there. Amazing! Amazing! Are we allowed to block here? No, don't block here. Let's take the 4. Okay, just take the 4. And then block here. Take 5 more, and then we should hopefully be out of this fight. Good fight. Good fight. Sleight of Flesh is here. I'm gonna take that. We need a way to play all these massive cards, though, I will say. And we can full block, which is amazing. This is not amazing, because this man's... Yeah, I did foresee that coming, and we still didn't get the kill on him, so that's really, really bad. Had to just kill, or we were in trouble there. This man attacks every turn, though, doesn't he? I would like you to not, personally. Okay, Doom just gets us out of the fight. Good. 36 health. Is it wild to upgrade here? Means we have to get Reaper play in play no matter what. Okay, we're going to try the upgrade. It may be a bad decision, but we are going to try it. In hopes that it doesn't bring us too much harm. Oh, Jesus Christ. 1721. That's a lot. We got one of our 3 powers in play. Unfortunately, it's not the correct one, though, so... Can we afford to take 15 damage here? I don't know, but I think we have to try. I don't know. So then we can do this plus this. All right. We got a chance. We got a chance, boys. No, we don't. 20, 30 damage. Oh, Jesus, I'm so sorry. We don't have a chance, I don't think. We're just dead. 18, yep. Just dead. Damn. We needed to heal. We needed to heal. Fuck. That was such a sad run to lose. We're going to run it back in the Necrobinder, though. Ugh. Ice cream man's outside your house. Go get some ice cream, sheep. Run, get your wallet. Run, go. Go, 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 go. Ugh, terrible. Terrible. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so. We can only deal 24 damagios. It's not enough damagios. Double strike. Perfect. Reap for big bonkitude. God, we have so many curses in our deck already. We have so many curses. We need to remove one of these defends immediately, I think. We'll just gain some gold here. We have the health to lose, so we might as well. Every strike in my hands. Nice. 27 is not enough. Now it is. Perfect. Good fight. Haunt, Severance, or Negative Pulse. Haunt is a curse right now because we have no soul cards. Severance adds souls, but it's a big damage card. Or they were too quick for me. Why I put on Ice Cream Tune if he's not going to stop. Rude. How dare they? Also, sheep. I saw your one and only clip from like 12 years ago today, and I have questions. I have questions. my clip. You have a clip from 12 years ago on your Twitch. Correct. I have questions. Mainly what was happening? I don't quite understand what was happening. That's the big question. What was happening? I haven't watched that clip in probably 12 years. Fair. We just died, by the way. Oh, wait! I forgot about Stone Calendar. Holy smokes. I can't believe Stone Calendar just saved our life. Holy shit. That's wild. That's wild. I mean, planned. Of course. Planned. Obviously, that was planned. Bonk. Second reap. No, thank you. Cannot afford a second reap. I think we take the 4 here to get rid of that slime. This blocks for 5. So we take very little, 2. That way Reap gets rid of the Leaf Boy if we draw it. We did. So we take 2 more and we get to leave the fight, right? Yep. That's fine. That's acceptable. That's acceptable. I will absolutely take a Grave Warden. We have a Nibbit fight, which is not great. Friend scaring you, you being annoyed. I see, I see. I didn't know how the friend scared you, I guess. Was the main shackling potion could be really good. Could be kind of important. Is it better than a flex potion? If we draw 3 strikes, flex potion could do 33 damage. Oh, we're dead. We're super dead. We're super dead. Good news is we are not dead on turn 1, so that's something. $38 times 2 means we're 4 damage short. We live with 1 health. If we use both potions, we live. I think it must have been a team speak because we used to just sit in it while we played our own thing or whatever. And he came in while I was focusing on the game and spoke when I wasn't expecting it. Fair. Totally fair. 5, 13, 18, 19. So we would die if we don't. So we do have to do both potion reap. Unfortunate. There's no way we win this fight. 0% chance. Didn't even know that was on your profile. It is on your profile. Can confirm. I was randomly clicking through people's things today, and that's where I found it. Your dad, right? Probably. 21. We're bad today. Well, I say today, but we're just bad in general. Alright, one more defect and then go over to some Minecrafts for the day. The elite fight seems a bit hasty, but we've got nothing to lose, so let's do it. Oh, I didn't. Oh. Well, I just took 7 free damage there because I didn't realize I had weaken on me because I didn't analyze the situation. Shocker. Absolute shocker. Bulk up is okay. Refract is pretty good, though. I like Refract. Let's take Refract. Maybe that's enough to get us through 3 elites. Although, we're just eating 15 to the face right here. Feels bad. I think in the first Slay the Spire, this guy's my favorite. I would agree with that. Defect is really good. In this one, I actually kind of like him better, though, ironically. And it's weird. 2 upgrades is fine. Yeah, I like him better in this one. Damage, or we can just block and hit you. And then we can just... Yeah. I was like, that kills both, right? Yep. Subroutine is always great. We will take, even though right now it is a dead card. We are absolutely weaknessing potion, and then we're gonna zap and refract. It's too good of damage to not do, I think. Are we splitting here? Yes, we are. Because if we don't, we're feeling the pain train. Refract, please. One time. I don't think Refract does enough damage. 18 plus 4. 22 plus 4 is 26. It's not enough. It's not enough. We lived, though. Because of the potion. Not great, but Ice Lance is kind of funny. I do think this is a heal because now we're going into 2 more elites, and do not think we can do that without. Should not have healed. I can't be really picky on this one. Sure. It is our upgraded strike, but I don't think I'm allowed to be picky. Let's upgrade the refract. I like refract. Coral boy. Dual cast, please? Nope. Now. Subroutines here. Block for 6 or block for 5. Those are our only choices. Feels bad. Feels bad. I'll take a white noise. Are we dead here? Probably. The boat is no joke. Refract or Ice Lance. 18 twice. I mean, that's so much damage. That's so much damage. As long as we don't draw like a complete noob, we will live. I don't know that we live here, but that would allow us to live. Okay, we just need enough damage to not lose. Good. And we'll take a go for the eyes. And then we're going to rest here, though. I would love to upgrade subroutine. Don't play anything else. Claw. Ice Lance. 3 Frost Orbs could be really good. We're going to have to wake him up next turn anyway. I think that is acceptable. Thunder is fine. How are we gonna win this fight? How are we gonna win this fight? I genuinely have no idea. We don't have enough damage. We don't have enough damage to win this fight. Like, I don't even think it's close either. Like, we have so little damage. .24 damage, I see. Of course, I drew into the Ice Lance, good. Yeah, we don't win this. Under 0 circumstances do we win this, and we did. Damn, man. Those 3 rapid fire bad runs. Not bad runs, but like definitely did not play it to the best of my abilities, for sure. For sure. Alright. I would like to try 1 on Ascension 0 for the Ironclad here with our basic card only challenge and see if we cannot do something. We are allowed more strikes and defense. Strike Dummy is here. Holy smokes. Does that mean we can take on 3 elites? Maybe. Let's go. Strike, strike, strike. 27 damage is incredible. And 5 plus 9 is enough. Shrug, Forgotten Ritual, or Flame Barrier. Oh yeah, we're not allowed to take any of those, sorry. Ascension 0, we're not allowed to take any of that. We'll upgrade the Bash. Though a strike probably would be a decent upgrade as well. Don't need to take any unnecessary damage here. Stop looking at the cards. You can't have any of the cards. Let's take a potion because we're fighting 3 elites. Take 2 potions because we're fighting 2 elites. Bash, defend. Strike, strike, strike. Strike. Perfect. Stop looking at the cards. You can't have any of them. Alright, definitely need to upgrade a strike here. Because that strike will now do 12 damage, which is pretty good. Do I feel like I need my strength potion here? I think the answer is yes. Take a bunch here, but defend, strike, strike, and strike, strike. Perfect. Good fight. Good fight. Reptile trinket is here. That's pretty good, actually. There's full block. Hopefully we get the bash. We did. This is 21 plus 15, which is enough. We get a free upgrade, which is going to be another strike. And we're going to go try and fight the other 2 elites here. This will be my skill potion. And I'm very okay with just using it on Brand, I think. Take 12 to the face. Back in action. 22 plus 17 plus 17 is more than enough. Beautiful. Good fight. We should be able to kill one here. Yep. Take 5. We have block. We just do that so that both of them are ready for us. Whack, whack, whack. Good. Elite. Frog. We're 1 off if we don't. Hopefully we can kill this turn. Yeah. That's a much better decision. If we need to, we'll fire potion. I'm gonna fire potion, but I don't think it's needed. Take 3 damage, and hopefully we just escape the fight. We did. Very nice. Pretty good relics. We're going to upgrade a strike for the damage. Anytime Bash comes up, we are playing that card, I think. If we split next turn, probably. Good. Means Bash is this turn. Hopefully it's not. Sad. Next turn we're playing Bash, then just take 15 damage. Yeah, we should just be able to win next turn, no matter what. Good. Easy. Skill potion is great. And we got Pale. Yes. Yes. Yes, please. Twice. Fast strike. 32 damage is what we need to do. 21, 21, 21. Easy. 15. Okay, gotta remember to look at this so that we can sacrifice it every time. Energy potion over, block potion. Meh. I guess we'll give up the block. That's sad. Can't play that. We have to just remove it right away, which is really sad because I wanted to remove a strike, and obviously now I cannot. We'll buy a tent, and we'll buy a flex potion, and be on our way. Bash. Strike. I'm willing to take the full 12 right there. An upgraded strike, that's perfect actually. You can keep that, because we're going to count that as our reward. Okay, we got our pillow. Flex is good. Hi, bear. What are you doing, little babies? Triangle boy. Skill potion. Flame barrier seems great. Bash. Strike. Let's take the 16. Flame barrier. Yes. Bash. Strike. Strike. 58 plus 20 is 78 damage. 21 plus 15 is 36. Plus 17 is 53, which is not 78. Ah, yeah, B. That is enough. Perfect. Pair. Oh wait, we have to go in here so that we can sacrifice that. Don't forget to sacrifice. That's really important. Okay, we have all of our strikes upgraded. We're probably removing one of those strikes, to be honest. Vajra is amazing. And we're going to go here and rest, and then hopefully fight these two elites. So, just strike, strike, defend. It's going to be a hard fight for us, especially when we are weakened, but we're going to have to take some unnecessary damage here. And by unnecessary, I mean completely necessary damage. I'm wondering if this is my flex potion turn. I don't think so. Okay. This fight's gonna hurt me a lot. We just gotta keep whacking him down, basically. 18. Take 7. This guy comes back. fight's so hard for us to win. Unless we use the flex potion. Oh, wait. Keep forgetting to go in to sacrifice that bitch. Daughter of the Wind is fine. Who did we fought Triangle, and we just fought Decimillipede, so this is B-Man, no matter what. I actually don't feel that threatened by the B. Can I just take the damage? Because next turn we are able to full block, which is amazing. Great fight. Great fight. We'll just take the gold. We're not going to go to the core, and we are going to try to rest for 74 of our 90 HP. This is a tough fight. We did draw Bash turn 1, which is amazing, but this is absolutely a damage race. We just need to whoop. Just attack, 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 no matter what. Just attack, basically. Are you serious? 4 defends? Strike plus strike plus strike plus. Okay, we should have this. Should have it. Good. Knowledge Demon is down for the count. And we get a Festive Popper. Nice. Full heal. First cards played an extra time is great. The Warhammer only upgrades our defense. So I guess we'll do throwing. Where's our shops? We could go to 2 shops. If we go to 2 shops, we have no elites. That's fine, I think. It's fine. Just block for a bit. Each combat. Okay, we'll take some damage. But then we just escape the fight. Sacrifice. Shop. Petrified Frog is here. We can upgrade to defend. That actually seems really good. I'm going to do that. I would like to remove a strike. It's fine. Whether or not we can fight a 300 health dummy, I'm not sure, but I'm going to try. With this turn 1, I don't think we can. If we had drawn the bash first, maybe, but we did not. GG. Weakling! Should just went for the upgrade, I guess. More potion slots. Great. More potion. Oh, sweet heavens. Who are you people? Welcome to the raid. Wait. Host? Raid? I'm not sure. Welcome. Thank you. Doggos were not happy with you. Thank you for the raid, Bosch. Lighthouse Yeti. Welcome on in. Echo, that's enough. I heard there's a damn peep show going on. We're losing max health no matter what. The dogs are, they went a little crazy. I don't know. They heard you coming and they were like, damn, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hope you guys are doing well. What were you playing today, Bosch? What were you... Frantic, welcome on in. We are doing a challenge run currently. We are only allowed the basic deck, and our goal is to beat the Act 3 boss. That is our goal. We're trying to make it work, and I have attempted this challenge at least 17 times, and it's difficult. It's very difficult. That's all I can tell you. It is very, very difficult. You were playing Tamagotchi Life, and it's been something, let me tell you. I don't know what that is. Tamagotchi Life. I know what Tamagotchi is. Like, back in the day, I used to have a Tamagotchi. I thought you would have been on craft. We are going to craft after this spire run. We are crafting. I wanted to start the day off with some spiring, though, and we lost 3 runs already, which is honestly pretty incredible. This is not good. This is not good. Havoc? Rage. Rage, rage against the dying of the machine. This fight's hard. Wait, Tomodachi. Tomodachi. Okay, that is not what I thought that was. I thought you meant Tomogachi, which were like the little pets we had back in the day that you did, God. I'm drawing a blank here as to, like, what they were. Dude, this is an absolutely terrible fight for us. Good lord. Tomodachi Life. That doesn't help me. I don't know what that is. I'll have to look it up and see. My goodness, can you calm the fuck down? Holy Jesus. My face, bro! Tomogachi is what you're thinking about. Okay. And this is what? What's the difference? Are they both the little pet things, or no? Are they different than the little pet things? It's a Nintendo Switch game with Miis. You create an island and let the Miis interact with each other. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Do we go to this shop and get rid of the damn curse that's been wrecking my life forever? Golly. We have enough for potions, I guess. So it's not far off the little Tamagotchi pets we used to carry around on keychains. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's very cool. Did you have fun? Is this your first time playing this game? 14 plus 9. 23. I think we have to take damage here, or we are in jeopardy. I lost on Jeopardy, baby. Ooh. If If we beat this boss, I'm going to be very happy, by the way. I think there's very little chance, but... We get a lizard tail. That actually improves our odds a lot. It was my first time on it. Honestly, you can just sit back and let them do their thing. The stories write themselves. Ooh, amazing. Very, very nice. I'm glad you had a great time. Been waiting to play Slay the Spire 2 for a while. What are you waiting for? Come play. I'll show you the ropes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do? I think we use energy and the dex potion here because this seems freaking spooky. There, got it. And we don't get one more sacrifice, which is sad. We are absolutely going to rest. We have 67 of 88 health going into potentially the worst boss that we could fight in this game, to be completely honest. For this challenge, this may be the worst boss that we could fight. So we'll see. And the fact that we drew our bash turn 1 is actually really, really, really bad. I'm going to Lyric starving, so I'll be back with food. Fair enough. When you get back, we'll probably be playing Minecrafts, but we'll see. Does this work? Does this work how I think it works? I don't know, but we gotta try it, I think. I don't think that works. Yeah, the volume doesn't stay. Balls. Okay, so... Okay, we're going to double the bash, and it seems like a terrible idea because we're going to lose this bash, but we're going to use the Entropic Brew. Entropic Brew allows us to weaken the little bastard, to keep the little bastard vuln and weak, and to save that for next turn when we're actually going to use it, I think. Okay, so this is our potion. So we need to strike, strike, strike. Okay, no, this is a bad... Do we strike twice and take 14? I would say yes, we probably do. Take 11. Okay, anything that we play here gets discarded, so I feel like we're playing... We have 4 strikes. Am I allowed to play a strike? I think I'm allowed to play a defend. And I don't think I'm allowed to strike. Okay, this turn we're taking 27, so we're going to use our flex potion. And we're going to liquid memories a strike. So we're taking 16. Okay. Incoming damage is 26. We have exactly 26, so we need to do that to survive this fight. Okay, this is 30 times 3, 90, 87 damage. 135 minus 90. We can't do it on that little. Play 1 defend here. I don't know if we win this or not. I don't know if we win this or not. I don't know if we win this or not. He's got 101 health. He's doing 32 damage. 32 damage. Has to be. Are we dead? 39. We're dead? Probably. We live? Hold! Hold! Come on, baby! Come on! No! I hate it. No! I think if we played one of those two strikes, we won. Damn it. Oh, look how many relics we had, and we still couldn't get it done. I just needed a skill potion, an attack potion, a power potion, anything to save me. Nothing. Nothing to save me, man. Feels bad. Oh, damn. I keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, but damn, that thing is so hard. It's such a hard challenge. All right, we're going to switch over to the Cryos. If you want to give me just a moment. Ugh. Sad. Sad news bears. All right. Back to the crafts. Also, me screaming right there definitely hurt my voice. Definitely hurt my voice. Alright. What were we doing? Oh, I know what we were doing. We need to move all of the things over here so that I can finish my waterfall. Which is looking sweet. Alright, we need to get rid of all of these chests because they're now just in the way. And this is not at the correct level. It's supposed to be there. Perfect. Alright, so what's the best way of doing this, you think? I would say using shulkers is probably the way to go here, so let's do this. Put all of our tools away. We're going to do that. We don't want to keep the bow on us right now. I guess we'll keep the food. We don't need those on us. We'll keep these three things. And then we need to empty this shulker. All right. And then we just need to start breaking chests and relocating them to the promised land. Let's do it. So, starting off with some stone. Oh, dude, I am so dumb. I am so dumb. Can we, sir, what are you doing? Okay, put this damn chest over here. So that we can put our actual tools inside of it so that we don't do stupid things. Unreal. Unreal how I managed that one. Literally put them away and was like, this is going to be great. And then broke the chest that they were in. Hello. What are we doing? Hello. Alright, we need a pickaxe as well, I guess. Let's take our pick. And then this one can take a little bit more. Okay. Pick that up. And take a bunch more stone. Okay. We have to transport all of this stuff because it is literally in the way of what I want to build today. So we have to move all of those chests into the proper storage area. And if we don't, we're going to have a bad time. We're going to have a bad time, which I don't want to do. So let's load up all of our stone and things, and we will make a day out of it. Go ahead and put down the 3 shulkers, put our potions upstairs. Everything has a spot. We just have to put it in said spot. Beacon goes over here. There's going to be a lot of flying back and forth, even with the amount of shulkers that we are currently utilizing, and that's a-okay. It is what it is. We'll make it work. These are full, so no one saw this. No one sees anything. Oh, God, what happened? That was weird. A bunch of blocks just flew out of my inventory. I don't know. Ad time, baby. Cough, cough. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. We honestly could have made this waterfall so much wider, by the way, if we wanted to. Alright, let's do batch number 2. Batch number 2. Okay, this is just a bunch of stone, which is fine. Pick this up and just break this. Good. Got our shulkers. Trip number 2. We're gonna need to stop for our rockets at some point, and back in action. Maybe our elytra. Alright, anything in my inventory that needs up here? Negative. Andesite, get out of my inventory. We don't want you here. Alright. We got our mud, our this, our sand, our moss. Diorite just goes in the corner because we don't care. Got our mud. Mud goes over here. Dark oak goes up here. Moss goes over here. Chests here. Sand here. Let's try to take all the weird things. Good. Alright, we got souls. Sand goes in here. Mud goes up here. And muddy roots go up here. We've got concrete, goes in one of these, sure. These are not organized, but we don't care. Redwood, birchwood, oakwood, no. Oakwood, spruce wood, oakwood, dark oakwood, chests. Diorite goes in the corner. That sticks. Alright. And sleep. I know we left a bunch of stone laying on the ground, but that was way less than 5 minutes, so it should not have despawned. Should not have despawned. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. Try not to break the chest that has my actual tools in it, eh? That would be probably ideal. Okay, those are full already. Alright. All of that's got to move. It's in the way. Definitely in the way. We got glass, which goes up here. We've got composters, gunpowder. I think clay goes up here too, if I'm not mistaken. Coal. Does gravel go up here? I think this was gravel at one point. Clay is on the other side. Somewhere, yep. Alright. Sandstone. Andesite. Wool. Miscellaneous buttons. Wool. Hail moss. Lights. Shears goes over here. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get all of the stone. Just neatly fill in all these chests and resources that we got from this. Alright, what else we got? Let's take all of these things. Both of those were stone. We got dirt. Redstone goes upstairs. Glass goes up here. Chests, crafting benches, wool. Concrete, basalt goes probably over here somewhere. I don't know where the deep slate actually goes, to be honest, but it should be fine. Really need to make a better organizational structure here, because right at this moment I just kind of have to remember where all of this stuff goes, and 9 times out of 10, I do not. Oh, I forgot to change our game. Oh, whoops-a-doodle. Stone, free stone. Oh, are they all full? Not quite. Pick these up. Is there any more stone in these chests before I walk away? Take the dirt, stone, good. Ooh, yep, give me that. If we lose a shulker, I am not gonna be a happy camper, because then I gotta go back to the end. And we do not want to do that. Dirt and grass. Moss. Chest. Stone. It's mostly stone over there, which actually is not that bad for us. Okay, all of these blocks are upstairs. Pufferfish. Fish. Emeralds. Ore. Oh, I have to switch legs. My legs. My legs. God, I slept really weird last night. Like on my shoulder or something. Like it's weird. It's weird. What are we going to do with all the coral? That's a good question. Crafting bench needs to go. Ah. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did, but I slept on my shoulder or something weird last night, or jammed my face into it or something. I don't know. It hurts though. Not pleasant. Okay, no blocks up here immediately. Look at all this andesite that we're not gonna take? Question mark. Ignore that I'm just deleting all this. Damn, that was a big sneeze. Holy. Tough. Tough goes over here. We actually have a chest for that. Sand. Wool and concrete powder. Chests. Any more glass? We do. I should have just grabbed all the glass first, because I'm going to have to make 2 trips upstairs now. Pufferfish. Glass. Where do we keep torches? Torches can be in the ender chest for now, I suppose. 2 pieces of dried kelp. What could I possibly need that for? I'm gonna keep it, but what could I possibly use that for? Terracotta, basalt, blackstone, brick is over here. Tough is here. Nether's here. Where would we put this? I guess technically it is greenery? I guess. I'm gonna say all the coral is also probably greenery. We have to go upstairs. Have to go upstairs. Those go upstairs. I think that's all that goes upstairs. All of that goes downstairs. Where's my bed? Sleep. Schlaft and Himmlish Day Rue. It's all greenery, like all stuff that you would use for greenery anyway, I guess. Do not need this piece of diorite. Wrong block. Bamboo is greenery, I suppose. More torches. Yeah, you can't even really tell that there is, like, darkness behind it, except for the outside spots. Which, I don't know. Like, I don't know if that actually made a difference. Like, you can kind of tell, but not in the way that I had hoped. On the plus side, though, we've almost gotten rid of all of the things. We just have now sand to go. Sand and sandstone is all we should have left, and that should be pretty easy. We have our tools as well, but it's fine. Those are going to go back into the shulker box anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it's so nice to have sand in our sand chest again. I can't even tell you. More resources that we don't need to gather for a little while. Scoot is a mob drop. Probably a pretty useless one, but a mob drop nonetheless. Although, I think you can enchant it, and so it's like a better underwater helmet. Maybe I'll make one at some point. Take your sand. Take your sand. 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 Very good. Like 2 more trips and we should be done relocating all of our things. And once we are, we can continue what we were doing. Look how many chests we have now. We have 53 chests to play with. Huge. Migraine, can't hang out. No worries, Lighthouse. You have a great day. Hope you feel better. Thanks for dropping in. Nope. We're actually almost out of room for our sand, by the way, which is crazy. Went from having 0 chests of sand to 4 double chests of sand is nice. Oops, wrong way. I'd say we got a pretty good amount of resources from this, to be honest. Should be 1 more after this. Very, very good. It's a lot of resources, which we do in fact need, so. Should have to just repair our stuff once we are done with this. So that sand is... Yeah, not quite 4 double chests, but pretty dang close. We gotta remember the top chest has all of our tools in it. Just break it, because that's all of our tools. And we can also do our... get our inventory back to normal. Picks together, put all the shovels together. Did we get our sword back? We did. Look at that. That is every tool that we possess. I kind of feel like a cleaning up mood as well. Like, we should really get rid of, like, all of the chests over there as well, and or move them into a house where they can't be seen. And we need to take the wither skull as well. We should. That doesn't mean I will, because there's a lot of chests that I just frankly don't want to deal with. These are just specifically in my way right this second, so they have to go. Alright, repair our elytra now that that is done. Alright, those are chests that we don't need to touch. This one we do need to empty. Stripped spruce goes here. Dark oak goes here. Nope. Here. Bamboo. Chest. Dirt. Wither skull. I don't like that it's exactly the same size of it. I wish it was either smaller or larger, to be honest. Oak. Nether blocks. Chest. Dirt. And last but certainly not least, 1 stack of coal. Took us like 20 minutes to do that. It's crazy. Alright, seeing as it is almost time for an ad break, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break so I can stretch, get some more water and such, and we'll be right back with you to finish that to finish that waterfall once we return. So, thanks so much for watching. I'll be right back, guys. Boop. ad time, baby. Back in action. All right. We're back. And I must say, I feel like I'm getting old. my neck, my back, my shoulders. I feel like I'm getting old here. It's quite unfortunate. All right, we're going to take things that we need for 500, Alex. Things that we need for 500. Let's just put them in this shulker. So like, hey, you might need these things. Hey, let's bring a crafting bench. That seems like a good idea. We're gonna need some white dye, which I don't think we had any of, right? That was the kicker. Okay, that's where we were at. Of course, of course. I understand now. Of course, of course. There is a little bit of glass in here. I suppose we should just take it. I reckon we should just take it. Is there any bone meal? Do we have bone meal in the mob chest? Bone meal in the mob chest. That's a big fat negative, Ghost Rider. Okay. Do we have bone meal in this mob grinder? Oh, there's some bone meal. There's a pickaxe. There's some bone meal. Oh, there's some bone blocks. Hold on, hold on. We're doing a thing. Bone meal. Oh, white dye bones. Rockets. I'll take that. I'm pretty sure I needed this glass for something, but I can't really remember what, so we'll probably just use it for this. You know what I'm saying? Do we have any bones down here? 3. 9. I mean, that's not nothing. That's not nothing. It is not nothing. Alright, we also are going to need various scaffolding blocks. So let's see if there's any netherrack over here. I know there was some over there, but I wasn't thinking about it at that precise moment. Red glass. What did we use red glass on? I don't think we've used red glass yet. I don't think we have. Okay, so we'll grab the wart. Do we have any bone meal over here, actually? There's a chance, I think. Let me look. Basalt. Terracotta. Deep slate. We do have some basalt. Why are all of these so improperly labeled? And also, we need to, like, make a little storage shelf over here, I think, in addition to these two, because it would be nice to have, like, all of the stuff outside of here, like, in the house would be really, really nice. We have our gradients just laid out for the world to see. It's madness over here. Alright, we need netherrack, which, ow! That could have been really bad. That could have been really bad. That actually could have killed us, by the way. 100% that could have killed us. We don't have any netherrack, we do. I like using netherrack because it stands out and I kind of know what we got. Alright, finally, with all that done, now we can kind of work on this. So right here is where we wanted to end up. So first thing, oh, we didn't repair our elytra. We got sidetracked, huh? So we want the water to come from here, because you don't want it to be exactly on the same angle. And I think we do want to do like a pool like this. It's a nice shape. Although I do think it needs to come in a little bit, because the shape is kind of wild and out here. Yeah, something along those lines feels better. This is where we want to break according to my torches, because that's where we want to drop. Right there. Alright, so what do we need? We need a lot of blocks that we don't have. Starting off with some white dye so that we can make white glass. We do need mud, I believe, so that we can put it down here and it kind of works. It's noticeable there, but it's not really. So we need mud, and no, let's go with clay, sand, and a water bucket, I think, are all the things that we need. Clay, sand, and a water bucket. We really need to repair that, eh? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go do that real quick. It shouldn't be that much iron to repair it. Alright, that should be fine. Can't imagine it taking me more iron than that. Anyone else want to iron? Going once, going twice. Anyone else? Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet. Shut up. No, you're dead. Alright, I'll take that. Elytra fully repaired. We're good to go. And we got a bonus of our tools being repaired as well. Nice. Two stacks of emerald as well, which not really that important, but is there, is fine, is chillin'. Alright, what did I say we wanted? Clay and sand. Clay and sand. Sometimes the littlest things in Minecraft take the longest time. Like, just us getting the amount required there was a lot. And it also kind of makes me want to add lichen or something in here. I don't know that I will, but it kind of makes me want to. Because we also had to do something with the basin here. Alright, so let's do sand on the outer and clay more so on the inner. Do we want to go one higher here? Because we want it to be slightly higher than that, maybe, and or go down at some point to there. Yeah, that seems right. So then it converges over there. And then it also covers this house too, which is nice. Because then we can have like a tree here. How we're going to make the pathway go over here, I have no idea. Like, it could hug the wall, which might be a thing. it would hug the wall, and then it would have to go like a floating platform over the water, which I don't hate. Okay, so we need a different block here then. Let's go ahead and put all of our tools down for the moment. Keep a water bucket in there. Go ahead and make this 1 into white dye so it's not in my way. And we'll use a bed. Alright, what block do we have here that we can just throw away, essentially? Use as a normal block? Nothing? We have no scaffolding blocks at all? Seems weird. Seems very peculiar. No worries, let's just go get some dirt or stone then. What about here? Anything? Oh, there is bone meal. Very nice. Very nice, and there is bones. That's great news for us. Alright, we shouldn't have to go all the way back, but we can go here. Is this dirt? It is. 5 stacks is probably sufficient. Dirt we don't really care about. You won't ever see it. And obviously this can't be stone. Maybe. Maybe it can. Maybe it can. This block doesn't matter though, because we won't be able to see it. We just need to make it flat so that we can put our river on top. Okay. And then I know that I want to go sand all the way on the outside. Sand all the way on the outside. And I want to do a little bit more sand than that, so let's go another round. Except for here. And this can go another round. Little bit like that, and then the clay can go in the middle of that. Okay, and that's where the water will spill out. Which means, does this need to go up 1 higher? This actually needs to go up 1 higher, doesn't it? Yeah. Whoopsie doodle. Did not consider that. Not a problem. It can go up 1 more layer very easily. Which means our backing has to go up 1 more block. But we don't need to do that right now, because we need to figure out what block that's going to be. Okay, now the sand can go up here. that. The netherrack is just purposely for where I want the boundaries to be, because I don't know what block that's going to be yet, so right now it's just kind of a placeholder. Not quite the same shape, but it will work. That way we can drop this by 1. Can this be dirt, or does this have to be sand because it's right up against the glass? I think it has to be sand. But the rest of it can be dirt, because you're not going to see it. And then we need the sand to come back down here. It's probably gotta be glass. Okay, inner can be clay. Okay, and then that's got to be the glass. We need more shulkers to work out of here. We could work so much more cleanly. Alright, so basically the path of the glass is most of the clay, but not all of the clay. Which also points to the falls being roughly around there. Okay, and then you need to do a line. From here. Line from here to here. Replace this with glass. We're going to need to figure out our line here. So this line probably needs to be a little bit more gradual, would be my guess. So it needs to connect to here, but it also needs to connect back to here. So move our shulkers real quick. Move our crafting bench, and we need it to go over the edge here. A little more sand. Something like that. This one we could probably widen just a smidge to like right there. Fill in the path of water. Don't love this. It's like a little like off. So like maybe something a little bit more like that. And then make this one like that, perhaps. Where's our bed? Why is our bed not up here? Did I take damage from that, or did I... Oh, I did. I did not take damage. Beautiful. Okay, so I wanted to say... Yeah, it's coming up from, like, right here. So we will add... 1, 2, 3... 1... 4 blocks, or do we want to do 5? Let's do 5. So it's going to get cut off a little bit by this, which is fine. Come up to here. Do one more. I'm okay with it being like that, I think. Bring up these two. A little bit like that, I would imagine. Maybe this one's a little... Yeah. Okay, that's feeling pretty good already. And we've added no detail yet, so that's looking and feeling all right. Okay, we got our waterway. Okay, we need to make this so you can't, so the water doesn't flow. Cyan glass. A little bit. That's fine. Okay, get our blue glass. Take the blue and gently cascade it over the white stained glass. This one, I guess, should be in line. Ad time, baby. Something like that, probably. Let's go collect all that glass that's under here, because we don't want to waste it. That kind of looks alright. And then we do need to do a little bit of spritzing. Like that. Like some of the outer edges do need to be blue. Okay, that makes sense to me. Add in a little bit of filler. the cyan goes a long way, I think, here. This we want back to moss. And then we do need a... We just need one there, actually. Back in action. Okay, we need to figure out what this needs to be now. After we add our blue here. And I don't think I have enough blue for this. Something close to that. We're very close to being able to have our actual, like, entrance here now. But how we're going to have to make it is weird, probably. Like, you're going to be able to still see it is the main issue. Rockets. Now that looks super, super good. Okay, I think because of this house, like it has lights on the tower and then it has a dark to light gradient. I think it needs to be kind of woodsy. Like I don't think you should be able to see this house really. So there needs to be like a little bit of stuff going here. I might need to go one up with this. Just looking at it. Probably need to go one up with it. Where's our bucket? Alright, so we can put water in here. So we got water there. We don't put water on top of this, I don't think. Okay. This needs to get filled with water. This side will also need to get filled with water, but I don't know how to make this pathway work. It's pretty clear to me that I need to put like a tree here. Pretty clear I need to put a tree there or something. And there. So maybe we just fill that all in with the green terracotta. thinking something weird for the path. I'm thinking it goes, like, it starts to go up here. Then it curves just, like, over the surface of the water. Comes back to this wall. And then curves out again. That's what I'm thinking right now. The water definitely helps. All of this needs to become water, I think, then. So let's just add in... We'll just use sand for now, I guess. Sand on the outside. And then we will have to block the water from coming up or coming out. Which we can just do like that. Let's try and do this. And we can't go down anymore because the ceiling of the Turtle Cove is literally directly below these blocks. So that's a thing. Something like that. And then we can do our clay up in there. This can all now be water. That's fine. I do think we want this to be like sandstone. It will prevent any major issues from arising. Let's light this up temporarily. Alright, that feels pretty good thus far. Let's place like one more set of blocks just like that. Feels good, that feels good. Alright, what do we want that to be? Probably the green, right? I would have to imagine that it's got to be the green. So we go get terracotta and concrete, I suppose. Also, I want to go back and edit my old waterfall a little bit now because I didn't have like the stripes of blue in there, and I think the stripes of blue actually look so freaking good. Alright, what's next? Green terracotta, I guess. Could that be any other block? Not really. I don't think it could be. Can be green wool, green concrete. Those are fine. Green wool, green concrete. Definitely can be any of that. It can be moss carpets, which are fine. And I I'm wondering if we're using the gray and the black and the brown. Or do we just make this more terracotta? Let's try the normal terracotta too, just to see if it gives it like a enhancement. And I want to fly up. Oh, look at that though. That looks so good, especially like from far away. Damn. It looks so good. I'm very happy with this so far. Very, very happy about that. Alright, let's try the terracotta first. I don't know why, but I feel like it's kind of correct. And we want this all to be one block higher. So we can fill this in because it doesn't matter. You'll never see it. You'll never see all that netherrack there, so that is totally fine, I think. Let's try, because this is like a neutral color here. And it does continue kind of over there, so I would not be upset about it being here. Like we could do like that's totally enough space like that. And it would have to get a little bit thin there, but that should be sufficient. Put our water in here. It's probably pretty fine. It's probably fine. We need trees along here, and then we need the pathway to come up here, flow around here, and then like a slight curve to the left, and then back to the right, I think. Need our bucket right at this particular moment. Take a look. Okay, so obviously that looks a little bit out of place, but when we bring this down a little bit, so we need to do the same thing as we kind of did up here. And we need to do like a little sloping like island or something there. And we could even have it hollow, and that's how we could do the turtle entrance, actually. That also needs to be water. Let's just try a weird shape. right up to the edge, maybe. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, actually. Now, filling it in just will require a little bit of finesse. Take a look. So it looks like this stone is underneath it. So we need to do some kind of stone, andesite or whatever. Can't put that torch there. If I put that torch there, it's never leaving. I gotta just put it somewhere else. Yeah, I don't think I want it to be stone. And I don't even know if you'll be able to see that that is stone, actually. So, andesite, or do we want to use tough? Could use deep slate. Moss, we could use gravel. Let's just use stone, I guess. Is there any variants of stone that I've forgotten about? Not really. So that's a weird shape, right? But when you replace the main line with stone, and even have it come out just a smidgen, you can get this sort of cave-like features. Cave within a cave here, essentially. Make it come out here. One more block in, I think. Something like that. Change this out. This needs to be man-made. Or not man-made. This needs to be natural. Which means you do something like this. With a little bit more out here. This just means you come up like this, and straight lines are fine for this. Except for here. Like that. Okay, I don't like this sheer pattern here, so we're gonna have to find a way to blend that. And I think the answer lies in the first part. So bring in your water. This doesn't really need it. We just need a wall here. Because this wall is going to be how we don't show the turtle cave, basically. Okay, so then I want to press these down a little bit. We want to do our sprawling tendrils type thing. Nope, I've fallen down a hole. I don't like how big that gap is right there. And I don't like how thick that is. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Same with this, I would suppose. Bring this right up to it. Which is gonna be weird, but... And then you have to have anchor points if it is a rock. Can't just be floating in the air all the time, you know? Gotta have those anchor points. Which probably means I need one there as well, just to give it like that little bit like of skeletonness. Okay, and then... I do think we want it to be moss, but... the top cannot be moss. So once you have it like this, you kind of just need to fold this over. So we'll say from here that we connect to the top. Connect up here probably. Do a little bit of connecting here. And then proceed to go up just a little bit. Something like that. Which allows me to then bring this terracotta down a little bit. And we need like one more stack. What are the odds we still have terracotta? Over here, odds are 0. Odds are 0. I only need like one more stack, man. Come on. So you can see now that looks kind of messy from at least right now, right? But once we get our one more stack of terracotta, which I hope I just have and don't have to go get, then we can put the greenery on top of it, and then we can put trees on top of that to give it the layered effect that is desired. Oh, terracotta. Okay, we have barely a stack left. Actually, a stack and 18, 24. That's okay. We have that much, otherwise we gotta go get more. Come on, let's bring this home, baby. Bring it home. Okay, so again, just keep coming down. Keep coming down. This is what allows us to do this in the first place. Okay, green goes on top of all of this. You want to see just a tiny bit of the stone. And I still don't want to do things like that. Let's try to use terracotta in the mix as well. It just needs to come down and drape over it just a smidgen. I think we even need to bring this back and then fill this with green. Something like that, something like that. Fill this with, nope, not what I wanted. Where's my terracotta? Guess I don't have any. Bringing this down. And then the mossy bits will go on top of that. So we add little splashes of color up on this. That's fine. I want to add a little bit of moss here and there. A little bit of the wool. More wool than concrete, I think. Just a little bit, though. You still want to see some stone here. Okay. Something along those lines, a little darker, wouldn't hurt at all. Little darker, still never hurts. Sneezing, man. Ugh. And this is then how we link it up together. Maybe not that. Good. And then there
Ad
needs
time,
to be
baby.
Light under here for sure. I do want to see how that looks first. Let's test. Ooh. Ooh. We're on to something. We're on to something. So although it looks a little chaotic, right? Now you're kind of thinking with portals. We need to do something here too, because now you don't know that the turtle entrance is behind in this cave, which is very, very nice. Behind the hidden waterfall. Which I can expand just a little bit. Nether rack. Then the glass. Something along those lines, and then even go as far as covering up right here. So now it's completely hidden behind that, and I think that is perfect. Back in action. So now to get through, you would walk through the water. We replace this because it's no longer here. And then back here, get rid of the bricks, because the bricks don't make any sense back here. Get rid of the bricks, and then we get rid of a little bit like this, leading to right. Oh, you bitch. That's too high. That's too high. It needs to be on, like, this level, right? Okay, so we might have to get rid of some of that then. Might have to get rid of that a little bit. And that works, because then we can kind of just make the cave a little bit bigger than it is. Get rid of the brick. Just add a little bit of dimension into the cave. Just a little bit more will go a long way here. And then we need to remove all of that, but before we do that, let's go use our green just so we don't have to move it anywhere. Still hate how that looks. That helps, actually. That kind of helps. Like that. Yeah. Now it doesn't look like it's right up against the brick, and I think that is wonderful news for us. We're going to definitely put a tree or two on top of here, I think. All right. Green coming up. For the green, we need to do... I need to move these. Let's move them on top of the water. Top of the water is fine. Fill this in, fill that in, and a little bit of that and that. A little bit of that. And then we can drape the greenery over the top of this because we don't want it to be the same level. Something like this. Which this moss could absolutely go on the roof of this house, and I think I would be quite happy with that. And I say moss, but we both know that I mean this. That followed by the dark green. Just a little bit of greenery. Draping it down. Add a little bit of the gray. I'm wondering if we should make this a little bit thicker up here. A little bit of the brown. And then obviously we're going to need torches up here. Or we're going to need hidden light sources, rather. For now, we're just going to stick up a torch here. This is interesting because the roof of the house is right here, you know? It's like, I don't know how we will prevent that, to be honest. Like maybe just some stone walls up here. And I want to do a thing going this way and then that way for that. So let's go ahead and put our netherrack. Dude, I keep these these shulkers keep going in the way. Get out of the way. Okay. But we need a little bit more of brown here then. I want like a couple fish in each of these probably, just to give it a little bit of life as well. And then we will put in some bone meal, which we could do now. I don't want it to be like completely packed, but it does need to have just a little bit of life in it. Just a little bit. It's fine. This is a detail that like really no one's going to notice except for me, to be honest. And I think we can use this water to hide a little bit of a light in here as well. This feels fine. We did miss some over there, which is whatever. Okay, so the pathway is like, it doesn't need to go up at all, but it does need to slightly curve. So it needs to slightly curve this way over the water. Slightly curve again. And then finish by curving back to the right. Seems okay. Can you bone meal on top of glass that has water on it? Like, that's amazing, actually. I didn't think that was a thing. Part of me wants to bring a couple turtles in here then, just so you know that this is the turtle sanctuary. Could be pretty cool. I wonder how those are going to look from the bottom. To test that. But I do know that it needs this life. This life is very important in here. That's what I do know. Can you see it? Yes, but no. But it, like, you need it for the complete aesthetic that you got going on here, you know? I don't know what I'm going to put here still. Like, we could just put a very large tree up here. And we could just, like, have this be, like, our subscriber tree or something. Anytime I get a sub, they go up here on this tree. Could be kind of cool. I don't know that I want to put a tree, though. I think I want to put like a rather large building to block out a little bit of the mountain right there. I do want to put a subscriber tree, though. We do need that at some point. That sounds very cool and something that should be very easy for us to do. Very easy for us to do. Yeah, good. We're done with the green, I would imagine. Okay, we gotta start this. So this needs to come up. It's going like straight over there. So like, let's go. That should be able to get us up there, I think. Alright, let's drop off all of our green blocks and then... Actually, green and clay blocks. I don't think we need either of those. Trying to stay organized over here relatively, you know. This is a pickaxe. Let's try to get all the clay back. We do need the white dye. Do need that. Do need the regular glass. Need the netherrack. Probably need the sand. And we need lighting. So let's disappear all of these things real quick. Put them actually back where they belong. Put them back where they belong. Okay, clay goes in this chest. Terracotta goes down here. Don't need any of these blocks right this second, so they can just go in here. We will need the moss carpets, which means we also need the pearlescent. Maybe we add some roots around there. I don't know just yet. And our brick, our sand I don't need. Our stone. I do need mud. Mud brick. Couple more stacks of mud just in case we need it. And jungle slabs. Should be plenty. Sleep. Probably shouldn't have slept because then I could have figured out where I need to put the lighting. But alright, so let's start from back here. We do need more nether rack just so we can have some scaffolding. The path is kind of good, I think, going to be faded up here. Or no path at all, honestly. Alright, let's play this out. Yeah, some of this I don't have to worry about. Alright, so let's just start sloping this up. These allergies are killing me, man. Do something along those lines. Keep going up and to the left. Let's see. We're not worried about any of that. Something like that, and then even have a little bit of, like that probably. Yeah, that just kind of works. We can add like a tree or something there to ignore that. And then the pathway would start again. Do we want to do full blocks or half blocks here? It's all on the same level, so I feel like it's our best interest then to go full. This is the outer edge, question mark? Don't know. Just bring it out little by little, make your weird shapes, then fill in the gaps. Something along the lines of like this. And just a little bit more over here, I think. We could use whole blocks for this now. This is a little too weird looking. Something like that. So you can see the waterfall still, but now there's like a quote-unquote bridge above it. Let's take a look. Let's get rid of the netherrack first, and then we can tell whether or not I like it or whatever. Ah. Instant breaking block. Sometimes I just need to... I wish you could just like turn off that sometimes. Like, hey, I do not want to instant break this stuff. Can you please just not? Alright. Feels alright. Get rid of our 3 shulkers just so that we can get the full effect. And let's take a look-see. Okay, that looks really good. I have 1 critique. One critique, which I will need moss for. We have very little actual moss left because our moss farm broke, so that's pretty sick. The critique I'm seeing is right here. And that's because in between 2 large water sources, I feel like this area would constantly be wet. And because it's constantly wet, that means that there would need to be moss growing. Or else it just doesn't really check all the boxes, I think. So, like, you'd need all that to be moss, I think. And maybe bulk that out a little bit. Yeah, now that feels like it belongs, and it even feels like you could do the same thing here on the other side, which I am inclined to do. I am inclined to do that. Looking so good though, holy smokes. I wouldn't even be sad if I like jutted out the cliff on the other side. Just a little bit. I would not be upset about that. I do want to do just tiny little Like, this is the path, but it kind of got overgrown kind of thing. Like, I feel like that actually really helps. Like, tie it in just a bit. Okay, and then we also need to add the hidden lighting in here as well. Let's add this. Get rid of this stinky torch. Nope. That's not right. Not right. Latte with the raid. I was expecting you to go a lot longer than me, Latte. Well, I mean, you did. You went 8 hours. Peace. Welcome in. Good to see you. We've done a thing. I will show you momentarily. We've done a thing. How do I add hidden lighting over here? I have no idea yet. People tell me it was 10. Did you need to be like off by 10 or something? Was that the kicker? I can see it. I hate that. I hate that. Aruda, welcome in. For those of you who do not know, I am the Fat Viking Knight. I have doggos, and I do crazy things in hardcore Minecraft, but we also play other games from time to time, like Slay the Spire, or Path of Exile, or Deck Tamer, or puzzle games, or whatever, and currently we are on day 2967 out of our hardcore Totemus World, and we just finished that. What's in front of you? We have hardcore. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We just built this massive waterfall right there, and we built the cliffside to go with it right there. Got the dual water going down, and now we're working on the pathway to connect this to that. I want to live here, yeah. And we now have, well, we don't have the entrance yet. We still have to work on that. But we almost have the entrance to our turtle cave, which is now hidden underneath the waterfall. So underneath the waterfall here, you can't even tell that there is an entrance. Baby. Oh, we got ads. Hold. Hold, ads. Hold, hold. We're going to wait for ads, and then I'll show you the Turtle Cove. Do I have inventory space for this? Yes. Yes, we do. So we need to take away all of this real quick. Changes. There have been, I don't know if you've seen it fully complete, Latte. But I do want to just show it off because I am very happy with it. So we'll show it off in just a minute here once we get back from our ad break. In the meantime, we just need to remove all of these blocks in here. We'll have to decorate this a little bit as well, because obviously this is the entry to the turtle cave. And then I think I want to make a failsafe just in case the turtles find themselves trying to get out of here. I think that's probably important. Back in action. All right, we're back from the ads. Let me just clear this last layer, and then we'll show you into the turtle cave. How was the rest of your stream, Latte? Did you have fun? Was still lurking over in the corner. It was amazing. Nice. Glad to hear it. Okay, it needs to go down to this layer. Frantic came in clutch by reducing the boss's health to 1. Oh, wow. I didn't realize you could do stuff like that. That's crazy. How many attempts did you do that before she reduced it to 1? Crown control, baby. Great. I've heard of that, but with Minecraft, not with anything else. Once? She only let you do it once? Come on. Alright. Torches here, and then the entrance is actually going to be right here into the turtle cave. Right like that. Back starting to hurt. Mine too, man. Mine too. And we'll do like a little bit of entrance like that. And then this will be the turtle cave. Which I am very, very... You can create custom badges for events. I did see that today, actually. I cannot create custom events. But I did see that you could do that because I am not capable of making custom badges. If you do, you know what it's going to look like? It's going to look like my Viking coin that I did in MS Paint. But I did see that that was a thing that you could do, which looked really, really cool. Yeah, I'll have to get Cheeks on that, but getting her to do art is very difficult. I'm going to try and make one for Resident. Yeah, but you're, like, capable of these things. I am not willing to try any of these things, and therefore I am not capable. Try bribing Cheeks with food. I mean, maybe. Like, I could DoorDash a pizza or something to her. Whatever. And I think that would be... That might work. DoorDash a pizza. Okay, let me just finish this. Funny, Latte. I was getting ready to end, just and then you came in like a wrecking ball. I was like, damn. And I gotta keep going for a little bit. Just chill. Let's chill. All right, that's perfect. And then I always listen in on streams. I'm very bad at that. I need to like get better at that for sure. I never do that. Oh, I hate that. Why does that look like that? Awful. Better. Because in the past, I rated like 4 channels in a row who are just ending. Yeah, no, that's valid. That's valid. I want to break this open as well, I think. So I came in like a wrecking ball. You did? I appreciate it. That you did, Latte. He came in like a wrecking ball. Never felt so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yeah, you wrecked me. There you go. So I'm actually quite impressed with myself that I knew that many lyrics, to be honest. Okay, we gotta do a little bit of redecorating in here. No! Put that back. Put that back. I'm gonna have to leave you now. No worries, pause. You have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping in, as always. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for chatting. Very much appreciated. Yeah. Okay. We have to fix this. There's a couple things that we have to fix first. Very important. And one of those things is adding hidden lighting in here. As you know, we don't do torches. We don't like torches in finished parts of builds, so we go out of our way to avoid... Fair. Fair. Honestly, fair. Where was that? Because now I want to put in... Where was that? Was I here? Was I here? Oh, it was here. I was like, it had to be here somewhere. The pearl light I ordered. What is a perlite? What is that? I don't even have a guess at what that may be. Alright, so this should be nice and lit up, by the way. They have a huge library of stuff, but goddamn, they're taking a long time to deliver. What is it? I still don't know what it is. How do I... Perlite is a material that makes soil light and aerate it. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so none of that should be able to be spawned on... I think we can have spawns there, so we're going to need like lanterns along this bridge. Like a glass, let's use like gray glass probably here. And we also need a bit of stone, I think, right? What do we need? What do we need? We need our bucket for sure. And then, oh, this can't be wet. Okay, well, let's make this a little bit, like, hidden then. And then we can make this wet now. Yeah, we want it to be wet. Soaking wet. That's fine. That's fine. Wish we had one more of those. Wait, hold on. Can we just do... What if we did that? How does that look? Ah, bastard. You bastard. You killed Kenny. What are you using to, or you're using this to grow what exactly? That looks really good. Can we hide in a light source over here? Perhaps. Perhaps. We just break that one. Then we can do this with this with this. And that, you will never be able to see the back of that, I don't think. But that'll keep those tendrils lit up. Which is excellent for us. Let's add one more light here just to ensure that we've got it covered. And let's get rid of a lot of the things that are in my inventory. Because there is a lot of junk in my inventory. We did a lot of cleaning today, too. There were, I don't know, 30 double chests over there that we had to move because I couldn't do anything if I hadn't moved them. Which is crazy. Latte, I will require your assistance someday. At your convenience, of course. Because we're going to have to go through, like, every single bit and bob in here. Every block that I've used. And mark it off in the spreadsheet. We're going to have to at some point. So I will require your assistance at some point. A little bit more stone. 4 stacks should be enough. Because it'll be... I know, Latte. I know. It'll be a task for sure. But it will take me a lot longer via myself than it will if you help me. Do you mean 8 p.m. your time, or do you mean 8 p.m. my time? I'm assuming you mean your time. What's happening? Oh, I didn't see that you typed IST. I didn't see that you typed that, Latte. Don't get snippy with me. You know, reading and me are not my strong suit, right? It's also really ironic because of how much I write. For the record. Have you written stuff in a while? I still write just about every day. Yeah, it's not often that I share what I've written, but I still write every day. And there's kind of a reason for that. Like, even though I wrote it, it feels like on Twitch, someone could try and be like, ah, I wrote this, and try to take credit for it or whatever, you know? And I don't really want to deal with that. Yeah. It's the same reason for, like, whenever I decide to actually do, like, a co-working stream, by the way. I'm not going to be showing what I'm typing. I'm just going to pull up the lo-fi Spirit Hotel game or whatever. So that is what you'll see, and then you'll hear the clickety-clacks of me typing away while I'm talking to you guys, I guess. Needs a little bit more up there. I don't know if you can tell, Latte, but I'm focusing, like, hyper focusing on, like, little tiny areas here of what we got going on. And I'm hyper focusing on these areas because if we're able to, like, actually finish a couple of these areas, this becomes a lot easier. And we need to do one there so you can't see it. No, tits. So we're kind of focused right now on this little corner, but I'm trying to, like, bring things to their completion so that we don't have to revisit the corner. Holy shit. I need to see this. How does this look? Oh my god. Wait. Hold on. Can't see shit from here. Oh my god. That looks so good. Holy shit. I've even surprised myself on this, to be honest. Granted, we haven't finished all the trees that need to be there yet. Like, there still needs to be a couple trees over there. There needs to be, like, 2 trees on that. And then we need a large building for right there. Can't wait to view this mountain when it's done. So a lot of this mountain is going to have these on it, Latte. And then in places, not by a waterfall, but in places, like if I added another one over here, there's also going to be like a big vine that connects the two of them, like a real thick vine. And then we're going to shade underneath where the vine is with dark colors. Oh, that's looking sweet. That's looking sweet. Okay, I want to add the lights on the... the lights on the little bridge, I think. Oh, we didn't finish the cave. We should finish that, I guess. We should finish that. It's so much fun to fly through this. Yeah, it's getting a little more dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. The more we add here, the more dangerous it's getting to fly through this, which is a problem. Let's get the gray glass, which is hopefully here. No. I had gray glass somewhere. Where the hell was it? Where's my lanterns? Where's my gray glass? If you were gray glass, where would I have put you? Where would I have put you? Was it over here? It had to be, right? It had to be. That's gray glass, but I wanted the panes, and I know that we had a bunch somewhere. I know we had a bunch somewhere. I know I had a bunch somewhere. I'm gonna... I know the second I craft them, I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna be annoyed. Brown. Brown could work. I wanted to use gray. Sandstone walls could potentially work as well. We'll try those, and we'll try the brown. But I don't think either of those is what I want. We also need emeralds, because I need to buy lanterns. Get lanterns from which guy? Which guy do you get lanterns from? It's not... Is it a toolsmith? Do you get lanterns from a toolsmith? Is it lanterns from a toolsmith? I don't know. Which villager sells lanterns? In Minecraft, librarians. Librarians. Oh, it is the librarians. You can, yeah. You can craft them, but I just have zero interest in doing so. We don't need that many, right? Screw it. Let's just get as many as we can at the moment, I suppose. I know you can craft it. I don't want to craft it. I don't want to. $48 should be fine. I have infinite emeralds. Why would I craft them? I also have infinite iron, to be fair, as well. But why would I craft them? Blood? What do you mean by blood? I want to just... Yeah, actually the sandstone walls kind of work. I'm okay with that. Slang for guy. I don't think that's a truth sentence. Because blood... There's the blood in the crypts. Is that what you mean? Get an attitude, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. When the pimps try to give it to you, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Oh, look at that, that's a magical. Magical. Okay. Keep getting distracted from finishing this cave, by the way. Take a look, it's in a book. I think I just want to, like, cover this. Just cover it completely so I don't have to deal with it. Sounds correct. When the pimps try to give it to you, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. I got the boy shine down and I got it going on. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Make it more cave-like. Get rid of this singular block. I'm gonna need to make some mac and cheese soon. Very important. Mac and cheese is worth it. Alright. Now, baby, I'm worth it. No, 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 I'm worth it. I'm in a very song-tastic mood today. I don't know why. Okay, and then we just gotta make sure things cannot fall on our head properly. Probably. Okay, no torches, good. Do a little bit of the mossification. You'll never notice it, but I'll notice it. I'll know. Yeah. Feels fine. Feels fine. And I mean, turtles could still get out, but theoretically, if they got out, they would just swim in this waterfall, and I don't really want to block it off, so I feel like that's probably fine. It's probably fine. Cool. So that is rearing and ready to go now. We have an actual entrance into our turtle cove. That's amazing. We finished this part of the waterfall and the pathway that goes there. So we do have to figure out what kind of
baby.
massive building is going to go here. Like, this is going to have to be a very tall building, I think. Because we wanted to obscure that. The other option is a big tree, but I don't think that's what we want to do. I don't think that's what we want to do. Damn, that looks, like, impressive, though, I must say. I'm very happy with it. I think I'm going to do one more of those at some point. We're gonna do, yeah, like we might stagger it and put like the start like right here. And that way you have all three kind of connected together. This one needs to be a little longer, and then the next one has to be a little lower so that we can make like a land bridge that goes to it. That looks so good, though. Oh, look at that. Especially with the sun setting, that looks so good. I'm screenshotting that bitch. It looks so good. Oh, back in action. All right. We're going to find someone to raid now that I have actually finished that. Also, Latte has not accepted my chess request. What a dick. For the record, I know you, Latte. You didn't do it. I can see it. I know you, Latte. Has anyone got anyone we can raid into today? Let's just browse Minecraft real quick, I guess, and then we'll do it that way. Minecraft, viewers, load high. He is a jerk. Come on. Let's go to, I don't know. Let's pick a random Minecrafter, and we'll just go give him a hard time, I guess. This guy's got a cam. He's the only other flesh tuber I can see.
It's been difficult. I have so many lives.
Let's go ahead and raid this guy. I'm going to watch for like 2 seconds just so I can ensure that he's not a weirdo. And then we'll go over there. I mean, if he is a weirdo, he is a weirdo, right? Because I am also a weirdo, so kind of makes sense. But I just want to make sure that he's not like a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, uno momento. I'm stuck in his ads.
Saved us even more.
It feels good to Geico.
A 2-week build challenge video. That's gonna be epic. I'm excited to see how it all turns out, man. Especially since you're saving all that wood. That's gonna come in handy for sure.
Sebastian, Simon, and Jschlatt getting to follow. Do you have free cam? Yeah, I have free cam on.
Okay. Yeah, he seems fine. Let's go and raid this man. He's got an accent, which we're down with. We go raid. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the raids, the lurks. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow.